here at my favorite store in Albany Park, Gems and Boards, and I'm getting my crystals together to make my moon water, because we're not going to have another blue moon until 2037. So right now I got black tourmaline for protection, rose quartz for beauty, purple amethyst for peace and tranquility, and I've got my quartz to amplify all of those. So stay with me, and you'll see how we all put this together. And by the way, if you're ever in Albany Park, come and take a look. They got everything you need, and it's just around the corner from me. So there you go. I'm not saying I'm a witch. I'm just saying I know a few things. I'll be back. All right, collective. You saw me just leave Gems and Boards to get my crystals, and I'm assembling everything that I need to make my moon water. Now you can make moon water any full moon, but babies, this is blue moon water from 2023. Baby, we're not going to have another blue moon until 2037. The remix about me explaining that was supposed to be up, but baby, retrograde is playing games, and YouTube Studio is still processing that little video. I don't know how this is coming out, but I'm just gonna forge ahead and do these videos and just hope that retrograde, stops whooping my ass. But here we are. Okay, so to make your moon water, and again, collective, it don't have to be blue moon water. You want to get it together for, the full moons. All right. Now, why? Why do we need to do this? Okay. So here it is. The moon is, it harnesses a lot of vibrations, and, it's particularly, for our psyche, and for, our subconscious and things of that nature. So, we do a lot of our spell work. We do a lot of our manifestations during the full moon, because that's when the energies are the most highest. Now, water is an amazing conductor. So it's going to hold on to those vibrations. So if a full moon is going to have some really strong vibrational frequencies, then a blue moon is like a full moon, but on steroids. Okay? So there we go. So that is why, and the fact that we ain't gonna have another full moon until 2037. I got this big bad boy here because we're gonna get a lot of them. And then I got these other smaller alternative jars that I may just, use for storage, with the blue moon water, or give them as gifts. Okay. But before we do anything, so I'm using this stick frankincense incense, because frankincense is very purifying. Okay. And so after you get your jar, you're going to want to purify your jar. So that's what this incense is for, okay? Okay, there we go. So just go in here and let that smoke purify this jar, okay? And I'm going to do that to everyone. You just really want to get that smoke in there to purify. And collective, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about my intention, because that's where the magic is at, in your intention. I want these receptacles to be purified and to amplify the properties of the moon. And frankincense, it is very calming. It's very calming, and again, it's very purifying. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the incense burner over here by my desk. All right. Okay. So, and by the way, I also got my frankincense from Gems and Boards. Okay. They just it's a lovely store, and I'm so glad it's here, and I'm so glad that, the metaphysical has been embraced by Albany Park. Okay, so in my jar, I'm going to place my purple quartz, my clear quartz, and you see that, collective? I'm letting it slide. You don't want it to bang because you don't want it to create a crack in the bottom of your jar. My black tourmaline for protection, and my rose quartz for love and beauty. Okay, so that's one jar. Now, I think I'm going to use these other crystals and put it in this jar. Okay. So now this is going to be water. You're going to have water in this, okay? So and it's going to be in there for a while. So you want to add a little salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. Got that from Target. I mean TJ Maxx. Pink Himalayan salt. Just a few shakes. You just don't want mold to be in the water. Okay? You ain't got to do a whole lot. And again, salt is very purifying. Okay? So from there, you're good. Okay. Now, before I add the water, at this point, or actually maybe before I added the crystals and purified my jars, if you want, you can put like symbols. You could put symbols, either on the jar themselves or on the lid. And I use, why is this camera doing what it's doing? Okay, there we go. I use this oil-based Sharpie. It's white. This is some of the things that I did. This is just a basic old jelly jar. And I just, honey, I get on my edibles or my little magic mushrooms, and, I just do the thing, I let my creativity, I let the muses use me. But regardless, I digress. You want to get your oil-based Sharpie, and you want to put some symbols on your jars for the intention. I'm definitely going to be writing, Blue Moon 2023 on all of these jars. And then, so here, there's a method to this. So when you're done, what you want to do is you want to put these jars, when you're done writing on them, inscribing them, you want to put the jars in a cold oven. And when they're in that oven, you want to turn it up to like 400 and keep them there for about an hour. And then you want to turn off the oven, but do not open the door. Do not open that door. The glass is hot and that cold air is going to crack it. What you want is for the glass to cool down naturally, maybe for 24 hours. And then you can wash it and it won't come off. This oil-based marker is pretty, they're pretty sturdy. But again, I didn't have time to do all that. I'm going to school. I'm working 2 jobs, and I'm trying to be a metaphysical YouTube content creator. So collective, I got a lot going on. So there we go. But then from here, all I'm going to do is fill these jars up with water, seal them up, and then I'm going to put them on my porch for the moonlight. So I'll be back. Okay, collective. So off camera, I marked my jars, okay? So here it is. Blue Moon Water 2023. And it's health, protection, love, beauty, and abundance. Blue Moon Water 2023. Protection, beauty, love, health, and abundance. Moon Water 2023. I got to put the blue on there. But again, health, beauty, protection, love, and abundance. You just got to make... Now, this one right here, I'm just going to have to do it on the lid because it's round and, doesn't really lend itself. But the intention is there. You just want to make sure that the intention is there. Words are things. They have power. And again, with this blue moon, we're going to harness all of her energies into this water. All right. So I just wanted to show you how. All right, my little terabytes. Here we are. There is my jars of water with their intentions. They're on my railing on my porch, and it is about 7:48 and in Chicago, and the sun is going down. And now all I have to do is just let Luna do her thing, and I'm gonna have some very rare blue moon water, and it's gonna be good for my manifestations, to bless things. So there you go. Again, you don't have to wait for the blue moon. You can do this for a full moon. How are you going to use your blue moon water? Tell me in the comments. Have a good night, collective.